Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're getting on really well with your schoolwork. Well, it's a lovely day here today, but unfortunately, I can't record our video outside because there are some builders a few houses away doing some work, and it's actually really noisy. You might even hear it with the door closed. And Rosco wanted to be outside to investigate what was going on. So you might see him in the background a little bit, but I think for today we're going to give him a day off. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I've been seeing over the last day. So I've seen some great geography work coming in from Olivia, from Juliana and from Eris. Well done, guys. That's been really interesting to see what you've been doing so far. I've had lots of maths work coming in from Eris, Christian, Casper, Juntong, Sam, Anthony, Anna and Juliana. And for the most part, people are being really careful with their work there and really checking over what they're doing. I've had loads of great English sentences come in. A lot of you have been really good at making funny sentences with those plurals that don't change. So I've had a lot of sheep, moose, deer, fish, ice, aircraft, lots of words like that, that when they're a plural, they actually stay exactly the same. So I've had sentences in from Victor and Anthony, from Olivia, Tig, Alva, Elijah, Juntong, Patrick, Juliana, and lots more as well. Then on our Irish, I hadn't had any Irish reading today, but really the Irish reading, you don't need to do that until Friday anyway, because during the week it's a better idea for you to practice. But I've had some great sentences in from Anthony, Alva, Elijah, Anna, Juntong, Victor, Seamus, Casper and Sam. And you know, if I don't mention you in the video, it probably just means that your piece of work went up just as I was recording it, so I mightn't have gotten to see it today, but I'll definitely see it by tomorrow. Now, I just want to have a little chat with you about one thing I have noticed though. So I said that in the maths, for the most part, I had seen that, you know, people were doing what they were supposed to do and being really careful. However, looking at the maths and at the Gaeilge, there are a few people who just really aren't doing what they were asked to do. So, you know, like if you make a little mistake with your maths or you make a little mistake with your Irish, that's fine, because we all make mistakes and that's what being in school is about. I'm talking about like doing something completely different from what you were asked to do. So let's say for this week, for example, we're doing feck in Irish, and it's the past tense, conic, which we were working on yesterday, and the present tense feckin, which we were using today. So if I go and I look at a book in Right Reader and I see something completely different, like somebody writing about Brish or something like that, I can't help but come to the conclusion then that that person hasn't watched the video at all. And the same with, let's say, the maths work. We were doing our multiplication today that was using the vertical method, and one of the most important things, and that I know Fiona mentioned lots of times in her video, was that when you're multiplying by the tens, you have to put that 0 down at the bottom. So again, if you forgot that once, that's fine, because that's just making a mistake. But there were some cases where the person never put the 0 down. And then, guys, that just makes me again think, well, they didn't watch the video. So, you know, there's no point doing this work if you're not going to do it properly. And there's no point trying to do the answers without watching the videos. And Fiona and I do spend an awful lot of time making those videos. So can you please make sure that before you do your work, if there's a video to watch or if we've asked you to read something first, please do that first. Because if you don't, we'll know. Okay? But by and large, great work from everybody. And I am still impressed at how much work you're sending me, because I know it's not easy to do it at home. So well done, but just maybe a little bit more careful from now on. Okay? Bye bye.